Hello and welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to the ESL One Hamburg. We are here in the group stage's final game of the second day of group stage, and it's been lovely so far. I've gotten to watch a little bit of Aster Dota, been able to watch some Alliance, Pain Gaming earlier, all fine folks in a motley crew that we've also got with us here. We've already introduced you a billion times, but again, Lacoste, Basket, wonderful gents. How you doing?
Doing all right. Just watching Aster against Complexity, even though...
Spoiler.
Okay, tell us now. Alert, Aster won the game. I mean, it's in Dota 2E, so... yeah, it looked like Complexity is going to win, but Aster, with their good performance in team fighting, just took them down. Also, I love the way they're picking. Like, they have this Dragonite, which
Except
is...
the Silencer, right?
Besides Silencer,
Okay,
Silencer is gone.
You just block it out of your mind. You don't even see it.
I mean, we discussed it a million times already. This hero is not that good anymore in the laning stage. Uses a lot of mana. The harassment is not that good. Same goes for the third spell. Yeah. Also, no damage.
They did pick Bat Silencer, though, which I think is still a very strong combo.
Silencer is good against the Bat, so they really work well together as well. The classic combo, blink in, follow it up with the global. But
bam! Hit him hard.
During the mid-game, the hero just falls off.
So I think that's sort of what we've been anticipating in that setup, and that probably means that it's going to be Aster moving on and almost unassailable at this point as the top person in that group. We're still waiting for all the players to be completely ready to go. Should be good in just a second, but again, just sort of where we're sitting at this point. EVOS is 1-6, so if they want any hope of being able to make it through, they need to win this game and then hope that Cole lose, and then also hope that, you know, that would put them in sort of a closer to even position against Forward Gaming, because right now Forward is 3-4. So Forward, likewise, to stay out of potential bad zone, need to win this, because otherwise Cole could potentially catch up to them. So things get a little bit dicey. Yeah,
and Forward's last match is against Aster tomorrow. So
and Evo's last match is against the VP tomorrow.
Oh Lord,
the toughest matches they could get.
But that conceivably means that if Cole can win a game against Aster, them playing against NIP puts them in a position where they could maybe actually take a game there. And then it would be NIP that might be in the sort of danger zone. So
yeah, this group's been super interesting, actually.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens tomorrow. Lots to come, lots in the works, as we do now have a draft that we are just loading into. I think that if you're Team EVOS again, go with something that's super comfortable, you know?
Where's that Void? Where's my Void at?
Yeah.
This game.
Yeah, this one?
Definitely. They need to pull it out.
I mean, Resolution is also no stranger to playing some Faceless Void. But I don't think they're going to be picking it. But if they truly wanted to crush EVOS' spirits, that'd be the way to do it, right? Take one of their heroes and put on a clinic.
Yeah, why not? Show them how it's done.
This is the one super... We've been talking about this like first phase Terrorblade thing. The one super value thing that you get out of first phasing a hero and then owning with it is that the next game, the enemy team is like, maybe we just ban it. Yeah. Right. If you show that you're willing to first phase a hero, then often you can you can shake up the bans for the next game, because a team that's just lost to it will be like, well, they're willing to take it first phase, so this is literally our only opportunity to ban it. So they end up doing it here.
Well, in EVOS, they're going to have first pick also, so if they want to, they could potentially get away with something like the Phoenix if Forward let that through. I have a feeling that they're thinking about banning it out themselves. It's just been so good recently that it's probably worth banning out the Phoenix if you don't want to take it.
The problem is if they don't really want to play Wisp, then they have to ban it here.
That's true, too.
The Forward might call their bluff on the Wisp ban in this position. Like, if Evo aren't willing to ban the Wisp here, then they have to first phase it.
Yo, they should not have a minute and 26 reserve time left on their third ban.
No, see, it's because they felt like they needed to ban the Terrorblade, right? Like it's changed the priorities here,
right.
So they've had to think it through a little bit more.
But what I'm saying is, like, you should know if you're going to ban the Terrorblade what you want to take out, right? Like, at least have an idea.
Yeah, they should have taken a second in between the games to think about what was going to happen there. But yeah, okay. So Forward is going to decide that they don't want to play against the Wisps. They're just going to stick to their guns on that. I would have been interested to see what would have happened if they'd like called EVOS's bluff. But it could also be that Forward aren't willing to take it either. Who knows?
MSS plays it. I think you'd be down.
You know what I'm thinking? These Dota flags are getting... we need to have bigger flags. Look at the...
Thanks for the high-level analysis.
Never mind. So look at the amount of sponsors that
you mean
Team EVOS have.
Like the
this
banners,
is a huge list. Yeah, and the banners need to be bigger, period. Ogre, back to you.
Hey. Sick.
Nice.
Wait, they do get the Phoenix. So this is a little bit bold picking it into the Ogre. I think you could just take Mirana here.
Yeah, Phoenix, Tiny, Mirana. The usual suspects.
But this is scary. Like, Phoenix is... how's this egg going to get off? You got so much attack speed now?
I mean, it's about the positioning and if you can protect the egg. And Phoenix is just not about the egg. In a team fight, yes, but during the laning stage, also he can set up ganks pretty nicely.
Yeah, the slow on dive is so nice. It just does a lot of damage in general. And you can... Even in a situation where you can't get that much value out of the egg, the Sunray is still super nice in team fights. So I don't think they're too unhappy. But you are right, Lyrical, that there's very, very little chance that if he even like mispositions the egg a tiny bit, it's going to die every time to these two heroes. Or with these two heroes on the EVOS draft. Not that Ogre is going to be running up and hitting it necessarily.
But it's the Bloodlust with all the other heroes.
Yeah, exactly. Or, you know, Ogre could buy an Echo Saber. He could get in there.
Let's do it.
Let's punch on.
I like the Centaur band, too. Another one of the heroes that's been proven to be really effective against the Phoenix if it's in a bad position to just stampede away. And also amazing against Tiny, who obviously hates being kited in the late game.
Oh, certainly good. And we just got resolution bans, to be honest. Like TB, Drow, Morphling. Did they ban like a Phantom Lancer or a Spectre or something as well?
They could ban out Phantom Lancer. I don't feel Spectre is that hard to counter. Also needs a lot of time to come online.
Yeah, I don't think that's the kind of game that Forward are going to be playing here. EVOS, all right, just banning out the Enigma.
A little bit odd.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit strange. I don't think that's the kind of hero that Forward are going to be going for when they've got the Phoenix and the Tiny. I think they're going to be actively... That's the one thing about the Enigma is that you're kind of passively contesting the offlane, right? You've got the denies and you're securing your own farm, but the threat that you're applying to the enemy carry is pretty minimal. And I think when you've got a Phoenix and a Tiny, you actually want your position 3 to just be something that can actually go with one of those heroes and actually just find kills.
I also think that it's not Forward Gaming's style to take like a Phoenix Tiny support combo. Like they usually play SVG or MSS on a defensive support, and that's not really what either of these is. So
yeah, that's true.
I think Tiny's probably going to be off lane. Universe also just plays this hero like a god. Like that was last year was single-handedly holding Fnatic afloat. Was Universe's Tiny leading up to TI.
Yeah, I got the troll bans. Forward protecting their Phoenix a little bit more. Still going to be difficult. And now we have a Shadow Shaman.
It's been a long day for them. They want this game to end pretty quickly. That's what Forward's thinking.
I hope they're not, because I feel like if they disrespect EVOS too much, that this could end up being a 1-1. And like we've said, the stakes are pretty high for this particular matchup.
Yeah.
Both of these teams towards the bottom of the bracket and have very difficult matches to play tomorrow. So if they want to be in charge of their own destiny, they got to make sure that they win this.
I think I saw Forward Gaming playing Shadow Shaman, but they played it as position 4. So I'm just thinking if they want to do it again, like all 3 of these heroes suit well for position 4. Phoenix has 5. Not a big fan of that. He needs items to scale.
And Evo just grabbed Venge. No. This feels like a very meh pick to me.
It's a lot of damage amplification with Bloodlust and Vengeance Aura. I mean, it's pretty heavily what they're going into. I mean, this would be a great time for Forward to take a Winter Wyvern if they didn't already have their 2 supports.
Yeah, it could be that EVOS are just going to pick something, like pick an entire lineup that isn't cooldown reliant at all, so they can just like just go all the time. And if Forward Gaming ever like botch a fight really badly in terms of, you know, misusing the egg or something like that.
I mean, their name is not Backwards Gaming. They're gonna go in. They want to fight. If Team EVOS wants to fight, they're gonna go forward. Trust me.
Jesus. I actually still think it might be worth it enough to go Winter Wyvern, considering you see it's just gonna be like all right clicks from EVOS. You could run it in a core position here. As weird as it might be, I wouldn't hate it.
And that's when what EVOS like next levels you with the OD pick. OD with Bloodlust, doesn't care about a Cold Embrace.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Or Slark or something. Slark feels like it'd be an EVOS pick.
Maybe. I mean, it could be a Forward Gaming pick here as well. It's like the
Broodmother is still in the pool.
To Mirana. That's true. Broodmother is still here. I wonder if that's what Forward are thinking. That they're like, wait a second. Have we considered what we're gonna do if there's a Broodmother pick?
They got a tiny. They're fine.
Is that fine?
Yeah, you just toss the tree at the spiders. You max out tree grab.
Does it kill them?
Yeah, you can one-shot them.
Is it enough damage? Okay.
Dire team pick.
Dragon Knight. Nice.
That's a lot of tower damage. A lot of sustain, tiny, and Dragonite 2 beefy frontliners.
With the Sunray back in the map?
Yes.
Yeah, as well.
Are they just going to go Dusa again?
I hope not.
They could get a Monkey King. Works well. If it's tiny mid, if it's Dragonite on mid.
10 seconds
Yep.
remaining.
I'm just thinking, like, it feels like EVOS is set up right now for, like, a super hard carry, tons of damage.
Also, I've seen a lot of NA players picking Timbersaw when they have this kind of a beefy lineup, 2 strength cores.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure if EVOS has any plans of doing so. Just throwing it out there.
That's 3 strength heroes. Wait a minute. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You're correct. I said
you
2, but meant 2 melee. There's Phoenix who's strength.
Radiant team back.
Okay, that's what the build-up was around.
But why?
It's been banned against them like every time in the last phase. I guess their thought is it's pretty good against Dragonite in the laning stage. It's a lot of lockdown for that dude. But they have like swap, you know?
10 seconds remaining.
They could probably fit an Oracle in as their last pick also, if they want to, and then bump up Venge to position 1.
Yeah.
Back.
An Oracle or a Dazzle, to be honest. But I think you ban out.
Maybe Necro. I don't see a ban. Okay, Necro second. Second ban, never mind. Back to you, Lyrical.
AA, that's the one. Run it core, I don't care.
Oh, man.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
don't really know what Forward Gaming are going to pick, to be honest. What about Bloodseeker for Forward Gaming? Like, just pretty annoying for the Huskar or the Mirana to have to deal with. Just getting ruptured. And it means that it kind of removes the defensive option of the swap as well. Like, you can't defensively swap somebody who's ruptured.
And Blade Mill on Bloodseeker, we've seen just completely own Huskar before.
Yeah.
Even in this tournament.
Yeah, I think it could be pretty good for Forward Gaming. And then for EVOS...
Oracle, Dazzle. Do it to
5
it.
seconds remaining.
No, I think they want an initiator.
Yeah, they need something
That's why
to start a
Batrider got
fight.
banned. Yeah, I think Forward Gaming are on the right track there about what EVOS are going to be looking for in this last pickup. Maybe they will just get Brewmaster. It's not amazing, but not terrible either.
Radiant team pick.
Okay.
That's initiation.
The hero with 3 stuns. Are there any other heroes that have... Clockwork has 3 stuns, but they're not quite. Who else we got? You guys got any other heroes with 3 stuns?
I'll check the list.
We're gonna
Ogre has 2. You can get Ags.
Witch Doctor, hero with 6 stuns.
It's a pretty good one. And then you think about the talent.
I don't think that quite counts, but what?
Choose your hero.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, so Universe Tiny.
Is this the
Clinks is gonna
Huskar
be
counter?
mid.
Is it
Yes.
the lane counter to
Yeah.
Huskar? Okay. You can both or block, but Clinks can become immune to... Well, not immune, but he can dodge all right clicks. So it's pretty sweet.
And they also kind of lacked physical damage. Everything they have is magical until Dragonite gets bigger. So they wanted to have something to kill the Huskar when he's low. Good choice. Excalibur, Dragonite. I'm not sure if they want to put Dragonite on mid. I would put Clinks on mid definitely because of the strafe and the straight physical damage.
I think Reza's just the Clinks player.
Could be.
Okay.
Well, thoughts, gents?
Not a big fan of this Huskar and the Venge. This lineup looks like not well-rounded. They have a little bit of everything, but I don't see any synergy besides them trying to maybe take a fight, get 1-2 heroes killed, and try to go for a Roche after that.
Yeah,
It just doesn't feel strong.
I don't see EVOS getting any early tier 1 towers. I don't necessarily see them doing that well in the lanes, and I don't feel like it's a good Huskar game either. So go forward.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot on the line here for both teams as they need to win off in this one. And be sure to get your votes in for the MVP vote as well. Winner gets a Mercedes-Benz. Important stuff, so make sure you vote. Who are you voting for? Welcome back again, and we're already in the game. Forward versus EVOS. Winner takes all, and by takes all I mean gets a win in the group stage. That's what happens.
Yep.
Lacoste, what are you clicking on things for? My goodness.
Just checking the items. Pretty unusual. Earthshaker and Shadow Shaman with the Boots of Speed.
Okay.
Not sure why Shadow Shaman needs Boots of Speed. I've seen Earthshakers buying it just so they can put themselves in a better position to block off people.
This feels like kind of an interesting lane setup. Some decent kill potential here with the Fissure and Arrow.
It's all right, except they're up against a DK. So I think so long as the Shaman positions himself properly, then I think even if they get like a 5-second arrow on the Dragonite, they can't kill him.
No. EVOS, thinking about contesting for the rune, always something that's a tasty option if you got that Venge stun to set things up, but it doesn't look like it's going to end up happening. So we do see Forward pick up 2 as well as EVOS pick it up 2. And this mid matchup.
I feel like Forward are going to win the top lane and the mid lane for sure. Bottom lane also, I think they're going to do pretty darn well. So I am worried for EVOS in this situation. Maybe they can rotate the Shaker over towards mid a little bit and get some kills on Resolution that way.
This is a kind of cool build here from the Huskar, going for Berserker's Blood first, realizing he can't trade with Resolution.
No, it's a pretty normal build on Huskar. You just get to drop your HP and you have more attack speed, so you secure the range creeps. You hit twice before he can hit it. You see? We see, but not everyone else sees.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Well, you don't have a PC. No. So, also he skips Burning Spear.
Yep. No, man. Interesting.
So yeah,
just trying to sustain out. I don't know if that's the way to play, but We already had that first blood up top. I didn't think that this top lane was going to go that well, but looks like Ogre prevails. So,
hey, that's a hell of a hero.
Yep.
This is one of the weaknesses of Phoenix. Like, if you commit to Fire Spirits early on, they can just go on you. Oh, dropping low.
Ooh, dodges the one, but can't get out in time. And this Venge kind of left on an island now.
Yeah, this is a little bit more of how I thought the top lane was going to look. I just feel like forward have so much more kill potential compared to EVOS. Like, the Tiny is just so tanky, and the Phoenix is pretty difficult to go on, because if they try and hit him with a magic missile, he's just going to dive away. He'll get stunned all the way at the other end of his dive, but he'll be fine.
This feels pretty tough here for the Huskar to deal with. I mean, maybe things get a little bit easier as time goes on, and you can, you know, get your levels up and start trading hits more effectively, but then also Klinks get strafe. Slow there to Whiteman. He has the avalanche. Punches coming through. They miss on that spirit, but he will be able to hit on the other one as the side. They throw out some punches, but Universe going to be that bodyguard for his Phoenix.
Yeah, it just ends up being a salve trade. The thing that I'm concerned for here, though, is that I don't think the game gets easier for Huskar as it goes on, right? Like,
Earthshaker is behind Klinks. No points in Invis. Only level 3.
He is saving a point, though, I think, on Klinks.
There's going to be a block now.
Oh, no, he just used it, yeah. They just used strafe, too. He's dead, I think. Oh, Shackles trying to make this work. But, yeah, Resolution should be gone. Fairy Fire comes out in time, and they get the kill.
why did he not just hit face hug?
He should have attacked him. He had mana
Just fight him off.
for 3 more Searing Arrows.
Yeah, he spent the whole time kind of like pathing back and forth trying to do something, but I think he could have just hit the Huskar and killed him.
He wouldn't even draw the creep aggro.
Nope. All right, that was a little bit weird, but a nice rotation. That was what we were talking about, the Shaker potentially coming over and making something happen for mid lane. Excalibur's guessing just fine. It's pretty standard Dragon Knight stuff. You know, the really nice thing about Dragon is you can just stand on top of the creep wave and no one can really drive you back. So it's super easy to get last hits with your Quelling Blade.
I saw a second ago that when they went over there, it was like a illusion rune on the Earthshaker that was punching the Klinks. So I was wondering if he just sent one of those back down bottom lane and maybe the Klinks didn't think that the Earthshaker was a problem. And maybe that's why he got caught out as well. I didn't quite see if that's what happened or not, but I did notice that the Earthshaker
could have gotten faked out.
Yeah. Well, that definitely helps out the Huskar. 18 and 3.
Yeah, the one nice thing as well about playing against the Klinks is that as much as he can secure like every CS, he can't really deny you. So Huskar's still going to get some, but he is getting zoned back a little bit now, just by the arrows. He's ahead on levels. Level 5 right now. Resolution probably very close to level 5 as well, unless Huskar gets all these denies.
It was the rotation over from the Shadow Shaman that they spotted, and that's why he was playing a little bit more defensively.
Oh, he used an arrow because Earthshaker did not have mana.
Oh, God, need to get that kill quickly, but the damage coming through and no more leap charges means
Block,
that they
block
are... Oh, and gonna get the bounty.
No,
rune.
take the bounty.
Run! He doesn't get it. In the meantime...
Okay, these bounty rune battles were fierce.
Jeez. And another kill. Sorry, Striff. We're messing with you here. That's our bad.
Oh, wait. he didn't even get killed. He just suicided. But well, it's not really a deny because they still got kill credit, which means they still got the experience, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I like that.
Do they still get experience for that?
I'm pretty sure. It's still like your kill, even though it's at a distance. Isn't it the same rules as like getting a Sunstrike kill?
But it's the, well, because the tower was the thing that got it, right? So that meant that they get assist.
Did they both get assist? I don't know. I guess there wasn't specifically any one.
No. 6-minute mark.
Needs some mechanics lessons, apparently.
Not sure. I can't remember if that's the case or not. But Earthshaker going to move into position and try and find Excalibur. Unfortunately, MSS a little far away, but he can go for the shackle play if they want. Gonna pop that stick, looking for it. The breathe fire connects onto both. MSS not able to punch quickly enough. And action all over the freaking place. Universe, as well as a Logic, gonna go down. So 4 to 5. 6.5 minutes in. Some craziness.
Yeah, this is getting kind of interesting. The Huskar starting to pick up the pace a little bit. I do feel like the team fight from Forward Gaming is a little bit better on the whole, so I do favor their like mid to late game a little bit more, but we'll just have to see how it works out.
Earthshaker has a dust, but Klinks just hit level 6, which means he's gonna be harder to kill, but if Huskar drops an ulti on him, they're gonna be able to get him.
Jumps forward, looks for the kill, he's able to get it, but Facehugger is gonna die afterwards. Nice deny.
That sounds so nice. Facehugger is gonna die.
What are you talking about?
About Alien movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, SVG was pretty happy with that. He got a bunch of experience from getting that kill. Yep, nice 360 experience. Get towards the level 6 a little bit faster. Going on Tony.
Give him the punches. Trying to run this guy down. Oh, able to dodge away from the avalanche or miss it, depending upon which way you look at it. And the fissure secures it. Earthshaker there in time. Apparently he has tangos queued up.
This Shaker's been moving pretty nicely, making things happen. SVG can intercept this gank.
Donk. Oh! Earthshaker. Pretty. On a killing spree. Didn't even have to break his phase.
That's a really nice play, though. Gotta give him credit for that. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Dragon Knight left alone. We sometimes see Dragon Knights on the side lanes struggling to get the levels. Yeah, we're just looking at corpses right now.
What the heck is
Whenever
happening?
we turn to one lane, there's action actually happening on a different side of the map.
Oh, they got that one. They both end up killing each other.
The mutually assured destruction on the mid lane.
But it was Facehugger that dies first. So Resolution getting a little bit better of the end of that trade, and now they jump in trying to find this kill into Ogre. This is a tanky boy, but eventually he is probably going to go down. So they have the damage to kill him off.
Resolution cheering from the sidelines there. He's still dead. So.
Oh, Earthshaker able to find yet another jump in, and Excalibur trying to live, but the leap forward secures the kill. This Earthshaker's been everywhere. Where's this EVOS?
Yeah, I don't know. Excalibur should have cast Breathe Fire before he died. You may as well do some damage. There's no way that he was escaping there. But anyway, not a huge deal. Resolution farming some Ancients at this point. Okay. EVOS taking this bottom tier 1, and Forward not really in a position to go and push top just yet. They're going to try for it. But it looks like instead Forward want to just defend bottom. Excalibur
they might get him again.
They're thinking.
They have enough mana on the... I don't know if the Mirana has enough mana for everything. No, he's just short. He doesn't have enough to arrow and Starstorm.
Give him the punches. So what if he has 13 armor? Ooh, but this is kind of a cool... Oh, they want to try and secure this. If he had level 6.
Bounty Rune gank.
Oh, God, run away. But the Moonlight Shadow might keep them alive. Do they have detection? Oh, they get the Bounty Rune. Nicely played.
Swap, not learned.
Oh. And the jump in, trying to find this kill onto MSS, who is going to eventually perish, but managed to find the Arcane Boots before he went down.
Get him, Ogre.
But
get him. You can do it. I believe in you. You can hit him. You just have to believe.
It's not quite going to happen there. Oh, look at this setup. Heads up play by Facehugger. I don't know if he saw him there or not, but regardless, able to make sure he does not get caught unawares. God, we've seen a lot of smokes. A lot of movement early. 20 kills, 10 minutes.
Yeah, this has been pretty high octane game so far. The farm distribution is pretty, like, fairly even across the board. No heroes standing that far above everybody else. So be interesting to see how this mid game ends up playing out.
And the big thing is that you've just got this sort of trifecta of heroes on the Dire that are all getting a good bit of farm. And like Earthshaker, he's been the X factor so far. Apparently he still wants tangos.
I think Forward would really like to use these Mass Serpent Wards to take a tower. But the problem is for them just starting off whatever gank they're going for, they don't have the Shadow Blade on the DK or the Blink on the Tiny just yet, so makes it a bit harder for them to walk into these buildings. And Ogre's just been sitting here, pressing Ignite on the creep wave every single time they try and...
They're gonna dive now. Phoenix is level 6.
They drop those wards down, kind of in a precarious spot, seeing if they can get out with the Vengeful Spirit. They're gonna pop that ulti from the Phoenix. The toss, can they get it in time? They are gonna burn through the egg. Now need to jump away, but a triple kill for MSS, not bad at all. Although, needing to be careful now. The rest of Forward looks like they are going to escape. Oh, Echo! Catch that, that's a big kill there.
He also gets the last hit, which is pretty important to get his Blink Dagger up, 700 gold away. Also, they managed to kill all the snakes, so Tower is still alive. How's our boy Bone doing?
That was some nice career scouting there. A lot of the little plays from EVOS in this game have actually been really good. Like the Earthshaker's individual play has been solid. I feel like they've gotten better over the course of the day.
I mean, the other thing too is that the problem with EVOS earlier today was never really like the micro or like, you know, the individual skill. It was always more the decision making as they find the Phoenix.
Like when they went for that Roshan.
Exactly. Oh,
or they
just changed them.
Yeah, we did. It's okay. The
That's
tower
solo
will clean
kill
it up.
for
Yeah, he
Ogre.
wanted his boy Ogre to have that kill. Why would you take that away from him?
Yeah, so
He deserved it. He caught him mid-air during the dive again.
Yeah, he got him with the stun mid-dive.
like that's the thing though, is that it's always the case, it feels like, with these Southeast Asian teams, is you've got such high individual skill, and it tends to be just that transition of trying to make it into like consistently perfect decision making. That's really hard to do. They find another fissure, and looks like they'll find MSS. Although in some trouble, Clinks is there as well. The stun, they're trying to get him out of there in time. It's not going to happen. And they do kill off that Earthshaker.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, and the tip to boot.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You only have so many of those. You gotta use them wisely. But I think that was a good one.
That was a good tip.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good psychological damage. They're like, oh, this Rust is free. And then the Rasta turns around and basically gets you killed. So.
It's the Huskar that's like...
I saw one South American player pre-tipping. Before something happens, he tips him. Like they're going for a gank and he tips him.
That's the best.
Oh, so it's like...
he's TPing to a lane, 1 versus 1 matchup. He pre-tips him while TPing, and then he gets a kill.
Oh, okay.
Like that just destroys your morale, right?
Yeah. Well, I think even better would be if you conditioned the other player, like 3 games in a row, every single time you go to like smoke gank him, you tip him right before that happens, and then in the most important game, you tip him when it's just you walking to lane, and he like walks away because he thinks there's a smoke gank coming.
No, he pops the BKB. That's what really happens.
Exactly. That's
sees
what
that tip, he just has to respond.
Yeah, yeah. Or, you know, like every single time you're about to Sunstrike somebody.
Oh, Earthshaker has a sentry there. Also enough gold for a Blink Dagger.
No, he's got it.
Goodbye. Oh,
Buy
no.
What?
Hit that quick buy button, dog. Come on.
Yeah, he didn't buy it. I mean, he lost 200 gold, but still. He also wasted a TP.
Yeah.
If he went in and just block him off with the fissure so no one can enter besides Bone, he would have lived.
No. With the bounty runes, he's able to get enough to get the Blink Dagger, so he'll have it back up again now. See, and this is the thing too. I want to see this type of movement where
they're
you
gonna
bring
find him.
Everybody.
Just kidding.
Where you bring everybody.
Keeping me on my toes, right?
Yeah. You think about in that mid movement that you had from Huskar, if you just have Venge nearby and then they swap out the Huskar, he lives in that instance, right? So like, just bring the whole house as they're gonna try and take down these snakes here.
Oh no. Venge buying Mask of Madness.
Oh, this is gonna be a dead MSS. And the Blink Dagger reveal, and eventually gonna be able to find that fissure. Give the kill over to your Huskar. That's what you want to see. You don't like the Mask of Madness pickup?
Oh man, it's so bad on the bench. Like, you're just putting yourself in a really bad spot, especially against Kalenx, who almost has a Deso. Well, he's going for a BKB, but there's a lot of damage, even with the Blightstone, against Rasta, against Dragon Knight.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah.
Auto attack on.
You're guilty.
He's old school. I respect that.
Yeah. You're an auto attack on player. Isn't there a setting where you can, this if you hold stop, then you stop doing that? Isn't that the thing?
Well, I like it this way.
Okay. So what do you do when you're stuck in trees? Do you just
you just
mash
no,
S?
no, no. You press hold.
Okay.
And that's it. You stop auto attacking.
Oh. Going on the Shaman once again, but again the turnaround.
Oh, they needed another multicast there. But yeah, so sit the Venge back behind the Huskar, let him hit the tower. Then they're all fine and dandy. Hunky dory.
What does hunky dory even mean?
It means fine and dandy.
Yeah.
Find a dandy?
That means hunky dory. Oh, jump in. Supernova's down. Oh, wow. All right, that's really, this is, ugh.
That's a really nice placed egg.
Guys, I think Forward Gaming is doing it.
Yes. Perhaps. They really wanted to do some stuff with the Shaker in that fight, but then Huskar died without doing anything really, and the tier 1 is still alive. So, yeah, Forward Gaming making things look pretty good. The Venge and the Mirana still just do not have that much farm.
Yeah.
Doesn't really feel like they can do all that much, and DK is now starting to get a little bit more involved. It took him a little bit to farm up the Shadowblade, but now he's more than ready to start moving around and setting up kills.
Oh, they use Mirana ulti, but Ogre is showing on the top lane, so they know something is up.
Sentry Ward placed down on their retreat. They're going to see the movement in from Logic. Might be able to catch them out of position if they drop down another Sentry Ward. They see Excalibur Fissure with the arrow going to connect, and they start to take him down. Minus armor, the magic missile, and homie's dead.
Farewell, Excalibur. They still have Echo, still try and go and pick something up. The reason that they want this tier 1 mid so badly is because they want to open up the Roshan.
Forward could have done the Roche. Instead, they smoked, try to fake the Roche, and take one more pick off, take the tier 2 tower. Shadow Shaman had the wards ready, plus a bone, that's more than enough to take it. Also, Dragon Knight can just tank it.
Could they have just baited that Moonlight Shadow there, or are they too worried about the Shaker team fight? Ooh.
It's a possibility, definitely. Universe, ooh, gonna get echoed. They find themselves the Phoenix as well, but the deny comes out from that.
Now it's Roche time.
Clinks. Yeah, this
Tiny has a buyback though, if they want to fight. They know Echo's down.
Supernova.
Venge is really low on HP. Arrow incoming on Roche.
They take it pretty darn fast.
Yeah, they can't do it. It's being pinged out though. Why would you even go for Mask of Madness? You have Ogre in your team with Bloodlust. That makes no sense. Like, you don't need more attack speed.
Oh, that was a pretty pointless buyback.
That's really unfortunate.
Do lose the Courier.
Excalibur moving into position has found himself the Mirana, and now Facehugger here, but not everybody is in the area. They're just gonna lose this Huskar twice, most likely.
All right, I lied. Not a pointless buyback.
Oh, man. Yeah, that one really, really hurts. They TP'd out with the Shaker right as Roche was going down, and because of that, they were able to find the jump in together. I mean, even if the Shaker's there, they might not be able to get out cleanly, but...
Yeah, but Shaker is showing on the lane.
Yeah.
That gives Forward Gaming a sign that they need to go in. They're gonna catch Venge as well.
Yeah, this has been a really unfortunate series of events here for EVOS.
Yeah.
Well, like EVOS in both games, they're playing fine. The lanes
the discipline
are
around
good.
the Roshan pit is terrible. Their Roshan pit discipline is so bad. Like, you take this Roche and they're acting as if it flips this switch. We're like, we're automatically winning the game because we have Aegis and they can't fight us. It's not how it works. You have to disengage as 5. You got to do the right things. Otherwise, you're going to get punished.
Do the right thing, like Spike Lee.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
It's not what's happening for EVOS. they're not doing the right thing.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Well, and like, you know, in the scorer thing, keeping it somewhat close, 21-19, but it doesn't really feel like it. They do have another really big item pickup here, which is the Huskar Heaven's Halberd. Makes all the difference in the world against, you know, DK once he's in ultimate form, and then also, of course, the Clinks.
Clinks does still have a pretty long duration BKB to work with, though. So Resolution's gonna be able to pop that pretty preemptively. Like as he comes out of invis, I think he can just pop BKB and then won't have to worry so much about the halberd. At least the disarm part of it. Yeah. The evasion's still gonna be helpful.
He's building towards MKB, so that's gonna take care of the evasion from Heaven's Halberd.
I feel like the Earthshaker still can be that difference maker in this game. If you find a big pick-off, or even just like a big initiation, but Forward Gaming have not really been giving them that opportunity. And this is sort of Universe's bread and butter here on this Tiny's. You move around the map with this Shadow Blade, make things happen. Push out side lanes, get people to come back to defend it, and then you just blow them up.
Yeah, they have some... Forward Gaming have really nice vision around mid lane as well. So once they push out bottom, and EVOS are forced naturally to go and play around that area, that's when Forward should be looking for a pickoff. You can already kind of see Excalibur's drifting over in that direction. He's farming some Ancients at the moment, but I'd imagine they're going to try and gank to that vision before too long.
The one thing that is a little bit tough about this one is that you've gone two separate Shadow Blades, both on the DK and the Tiny, so...
Yeah, all three of their cores have Invis at this point.
Diminishing returns a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. But they're also thinking about, oh, I don't know if do they need Silver Edges against the Huskar, really? They have enough physical damage, I think.
I mean, it's always good.
True.
Dragon Knight has Heaven's Halberd queued up, so that can take care of Huskar before he gets a BKB, or just use it before he can get it from Shadow Blade after stun, Mirana.
They go back in, thinking about it at least. Could get a big opening here as Clinks is in the area, but they aren't going to go for it. So playing things a little bit safer. Again, you don't necessarily need to make a huge play now if you're EVO, so it would help, but what's worse is losing that Huskar. I think one more death in this draft really completely falls off the rails.
Ooh, logic.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
I guess they're not going to take high ground with the Serpent Wards anytime soon, so why not just use it for a kill?
Yeah.
Roshan's dead for a while as well. Yeah, Roshan dead for at least 3.5 minutes. I don't like that decision from MSS.
8,000 gold lead, 22-19, and even though there haven't been that many kills that separate these two teams, it's really just the way that they've been dominating the map, and the fact that Huskar is here that naturally can't really keep up in farm.
Yeah, he needs kills to supplement his farm, otherwise he's just going to keep on falling further and further behind. And EVOS, it feels like they do kind of have the tools to be able to take a team fight with this Shaker Blink. Yeah, they're going to go for a smoke here.
They finish off the Force Staff too for him. That's one of those items that you kind of have to have here since they're sort of lacking a real defensive support. Venge sort of works.
EVOS needs to do something. They just pop the smoke. They have Mirana ult in 20 seconds, so they're going to find Excalibur. Try to make something happen. Huskar is not the one who should be trying to go in first. At least they need Earthshaker to be a little bit closer. It feels like the map is shrinking for them. They're losing the map control. So they need to do something, otherwise they're just going to get out-farmed. Yeah, block that Mirana with the last lead charge. Let's go.
Oh, God. That was so painful. Like, you can understand, again, wanting to hit the right fissure so you can block the dive, but he ends up just blocking his Mirana instead and then loses his life for it.
Yeah, that looks real bad.
Well, game is very hard now for EVOS. And meanwhile, Forward, very comfortable just to farm out their jungle, farm out EVOS's jungle. MKB done on the Clinks on top of the BKB, and Well, everywhere you look, it's just falling apart.
Yeah, Tiny getting solo kills like that. It's really scary.
Oh God, look at Excalibur. Just bold as brass.
The Venge just keeps running.
See you later.
Doesn't even turn around for the stun. It's just like, nah.
Oh.
Venge was pretending that she didn't even see anything. She was like, Dragon Knight, what Dragon Knight?
Yeah, what are you talking about? All right, Excalibur, he doesn't care. He's just going up to high ground. And why would he? Like, I don't think that they can kill him, even if, like, Huskar... I mean, it's going to take a lot of hits from Huskar to take down that DK.
Yeah, they certainly can't kill him with 2 heroes dead. That's for sure.
Glyph is down. This means there's going to be a lot of damage on that tier 3.
What kind of damage is that, Lacoste?
It's unhealable damage.
Oh, that's good to know.
We have a lot of...
That's a lot of damage.
We have a lot of damage in Dota in general. Mental damage, uncontrollable damage,
Tough.
physical, magical,
emotional damage.
Yeah.
economical damage.
Yeah.
Is there any other types of damage?
Pure
damage.
Yeah.
Composite?
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, no.
They got rid of it.
like wallet damage when new Steam
Yeah.
games come out or when there's a sale.
There's some damage as they are going to find the Hex onto one dead old Ogre. And does the Mirana die? DOTs? Looks like she's alive.
Did he?
You can't play Mirana if you don't have that $1,000 bunny set, right?
Oh yeah, it's impossible, unplayable. Did the Mirana just live because he? I think he leapt uphill into the base and made that auto attack that Clinks had thrown at him miss. Might have been, or he just had enough HP to survive it. But.
He had dust on him still, so it wouldn't have disjointed through Invis.
Yeah, but he went from low ground to high ground with the auto attack following him, and the miss is calculated on hit now, so could have potentially saved him there.
I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, cost him some leap charges to do it though.
They think they're in the Roche. It's just the Phoenix. Surprise! Resolution is here to find you.
He's chasing Phoenix.
Oh, Facehugger is hitting so slowly. SVG gets the Supernova off. Don't turn him into a fast hitter. They kill off the egg because of it. Oh no, and now he's gonna turn it, take down the DK. It's all gone wrong. Forward Gaming, but maybe they're still gonna be able to salvage this. Yes, never mind. 4 are dead, and MSS striking forward as well. That is a report though for the Clinks for hitting the hitting the Huskar.
I think they're just way too tanky at this point. Huskar putting himself in a bad position using life break and MSS diving. It was actually SVG diving and just using a supernova. He wasted a lot of his time in a BKB just to kill the position 5 Phoenix.
Well, barracks are now falling as Forward Gaming doing what we thought might happen as they take down 2 lanes of barracks off of the back of one fight, and they can still retreat back and take Roche if they want now.
Yeah, they can clean up. They're going to take the shrines first for better Roshan control, but at this point the game is very...
Resolution is pulling the Jack and AFKing.
Got to take a little micro nap in the middle of the game, otherwise how are you going to stay fresh?
He wanted the death pulse, just had to take the cheap shot. You know how it goes.
Of course, of course.
So 30 to 20, the 30-minute mark, 18,000 net worth lead.
It's a lot of money.
I can't argue with money.
Yeah, so EVOS, they know what the next objective is for Forward, but
Maybe a swap? Oh God, Universe, they had full vision over all of them. They popped the BKB now trying to take this fight, but Resolution is in the backside of them, takes down their main controlling the Earthshaker, the Heavens Halberded. Huskar can do nothing as Universe has found the Mirana. They also find a Logic. He is going to die to the right clicks. This is the second time now, I think, that EVOS went to contest a Roche that was not being done. And Forward, make them pay the price.
Yeah, Earthshaker didn't even cast ulti there. A lot of vision provided by these 3 cores with Shadow Blades. I mean, Clinks doesn't have a Shadow Blade. It's a budget Shadow Blade, but still providing a lot of vision in a team fight. Also, Phoenix has a gem, which means they're gonna get rid of the vision. They don't even want to bother going to the Roche pit. They just want to end this game.
Tier 3 tower gonna fall. As Forward Gaming looking to secure themselves a good position in this group stage. Group B, not wanting to get knocked out.
Could say that they're looking to move forward.
Hey, somebody's doing it right. There's one more ranged barracks left. This Resolution is gonna go over and possibly just pop his BKB and punch it away. Might be a little bit too bold. This doesn't seem like the type of guy that wants to throw away his life.
Yeah, just gonna punch this shrine real fast. Free money.
Nice toss.
He can buy full hex after he sells the Blightstone.
There he goes.
Really hard item to use on the Clinks these days. That nerf actually hit him pretty hard. 250 mana. Like, it felt like before when you bought Scythe on Clinks, it was contributing towards fixing your mana problems, and now it's like not the case.
I don't find that Scythe mana nerf that hard, especially on Clinks. Like, you need to buy a mana item, and this is the one, and it also gives you more control in a team fight, also solo pickup potential.
Yep.
That's another death. They're going to jump forward here. Facehugger wanting to make anything at all happen. He might be able to kill off Universe. The Echo Slam comes out as well. Not too bad, but the Supernova eventually is going to pop open, and Phoenix jumps back into him. He gets stuck up there on the high ground. The swap back in on Excalibur. They pull him down. It's a buyback from Tiny. EVOS, they stand tall, but their barracks does not.
I mean, I think Forward Gaming are just thinking, enjoy your Mega Creeps, nerds.
Oh. And there's going to be a Hex. God, that's so long range. What the heck is that?
Hex doesn't need more nerfs, Gabe.
No.
Don't try this.
Oh, I meant the Clinks right clicks.
Oh, true.
Plus 100 attack range talent.
Huskar wants that level 20 life break cast range or 15 strength, probably cast range to get himself in a better position. Pretty hard to use. Let's see what he picks. This is going to be hand-picked by him. Cast range it is.
Hey, it's pretty decent range. If you do it far enough, though, you might just get turned into a little sheepy jumping through the air. Oh no, Ogre.
Think of the value, MSS. You can Serpent Ward the shrine.
Oh, he knows. What a play. He tried to body block him with Invis, but Ogre had a Quelling Blade, knew something is up. Got a tree, try to get out. That's going to be a dieback from Universe.
Yeah, not great.
Nope.
But also not terrible.
Should probably just go take the Roshan and then come end the game. But
Venge has Maelstrom, so it's at least something to sort of deal with the creeps that are pushing in their base. But really, it's a big problem here.
I admire the spirit from EVOS.
Never give up, never surrender. Likewise, though, you do have Shadow Shaman going for BKB and will have wards up for the next push.
Yeah.
Do they wait for Universe, though?
Probably. This is like kind of the spirit of Southeast Asian Dota, I think. Like, even in SEA pubs, everyone's complaining and everyone's flaming each other and people are ping spamming, but people defend until their dying breath. They will like...
Because they know someone will tilt, someone will throw the game, destroy the items. It's never too late to win a game.
Yeah.
This is a big cast range.
That was a big jump, and suddenly they're starting to take down SVG. In some trouble. Doesn't decide to pop the egg there. Probably for the best, but...
All right, Forward Gaming, turn your brains back on. Come on. People do this in games all the time, right? You're like, we have Mega Creeps. The game is over. But no, it's not over. It's not over until the Ancient explodes. Just finish the Shrine, take the Roche, get another round of items if you need it. Like, just close it out.
Yeah, Resolution knows what's up. He's moving in here. They got the Hex. They got the big old goat. Having a bad time. Look at him. He's just doing it. And with this Roche, with the Aegis, with the cheese, it'll be one run down mid. Take down those tier 4 towers. And they'll also have, all right.
Don't deny it.
Yeah, they're doing good. They don't need TP scrolls. Oh snap! They got a DD rune as well.
I mean, it's not even past 40 minutes. That's just a singleton DD, but pretty sweet.
Rezo's coming for it. He wants it. Give that man his double damage. 22,000 net worth lead. And let's see how many shots it takes to take down the tier 4 tower and what EVOS can do to stop it from happening. They need the team fight of all team fights. The echo of all slams. They need the Huskar to be more than just a face hugger.
They've got to all chat and ask them politely to stand as 5 on top of each other.
Oh, that's a jump. That's going to be the Heaven's Halberd, already used one time on them, and they are killing off Whitemon. He is eventually going to fall. Resolution jumps forward, though, and that's a dead Huskar. Buyback immediately coming out. Excalibur laying into the Vengeful Spirit, who's trying to walk away, but it's oh so slow, and, well, they are going to throw out another fissure for the moment. Still waiting for everybody to group up together. There's going to be a lot of creeps here, because they're mega. Gotta look on the bright side as they find themselves one, but this is the Huskar. Nobody there to save him. His entire team is back in the well. And a tier 4 tower falls. So too will the Ancient, the thankful Squawks. Echo catches him.
They just waited for that Echo and GG in all chat.
Well, that is going to do it as Forward Gaming able to 2-0 over EVOS. And that is going to finish off Group B, day number 2. Pretty good.
Yeah, Forward seemed to be finding a little bit more form. I think did today go better for them than yesterday? 2-0, and I think they had a 1-1. So in a better spot than they were at the end of yesterday. What did they have yesterday? 1-1 NIP. Oh no, they 1-1 NIP earlier. Yesterday they got 2-0'd by VP.
Yeah.
And then they 1-1 against Complexity. Okay, so.
It's a better day for him.
Yeah,
for sure. And I think that like this to me it's showing that there's a lot of different things that you can do with this team. Like Universe just went off on this game. 17, 5, and 12 was a part of so many of those kills, made a ton of space, and everybody really stepped it up. EVOS, thoughts? Do you guys feel any more? There are benefits.
I feel like they're a good team. They just lack a little bit of discipline and decision making throughout the mid game. Their early game is really strong, the way they are executing the ganks. But we go back to the Roche problem.
Yeah,
they need to work on it.
Both
definitely.
games they made a super critical decision error that like made the game so hard for themselves, and it was totally their own decision as well. It's not like the enemy team completely outplayed them and everything. They take Roche and Shaker goes and TPs away and shows on a lane, and Forward, after what looked like a completely wasted buyback, are like, wait, we can take this fight now. Shaker's all the way over the other side of the map. This is a 4v5. We'll just camp the Huskar twice. Like, simple stuff.
Tough stuff there. Forward Gaming going to finish off in a pretty decent spot for the groups. And we will be seeing more of everybody tomorrow as there's a couple more matches still to be played to decide who it is that's going to be moving on. So far as each of these teams and the standings that we've got, it does look like Aster still is going to finish off the day top of the group in Group B. Vici is standing on top with Team Secret as well. But Cole and EVOS are going to need some big stuff tomorrow as Aster and Virtus.pro are guaranteed through at the very least. It's yet to be determined if they're going to go through as top 2, but I think that they will be, just based upon the performances that we've seen so far. Any final thoughts before we close out today for you two?
Team Aster plays some very exciting Dota.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing. I think they're going to be in I think they're almost guaranteed to be in the top 2 of the group at this point. So looking forward to seeing who their opponent is from Group A. Should be fun since we've got actual upper bracket matches tomorrow. We're starting off the playoffs. Yeah. Unless we get bogged down in tiebreakers or something. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, VP looking as good as pretty much everyone expected them to be at the ESL events. Call seems like they stepped up a little bit. Not enough, though. They're looking better than they did in game number 1. Also, there's going to be a lot of things happening in Group B as well, who's going to go through. Both of them, both Complexity and NIP can still make it. Forward Gaming as well. I think EVOS is out, if I'm not mistaken. They can't qualify anymore.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're playing Aster tomorrow, so...
It really comes down to forward, NIP, or Cole, which one is going to be sort of going home. And I think that one of them plays against each other tomorrow. So let's see, it's EVOS VP, and Nip Cole.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a hype match.
Is Envy going to send PPD home? Oh, my God.
Think of the storyline.
You guys, your silence says volumes. All right, well, that's going to do it for us for day number 2. Again, if you continue to follow us on social media throughout this, hashtag ESL One, and be sure to keep on just following the streams here. It's great Dota 2, and we love bringing it to you. So stay tuned tomorrow for more from ESL One Hamburg, and we'll see you then.